Walk through any major retailer in America today, and you'll notice something that would have shocked the industry a decade ago. The prime shelf space, the end caps, even the highlighted displays aren't always filled with big national brands anymore. Instead, store-branded products, private label items, are taking over. From groceries to home goods to personal care, retailers are pushing their own brands harder than ever, and customers are responding. Private label products are growing faster than many national brands, offering similar quality at lower prices. In this new landscape, major brands face a simple reality: adapt or get pushed aside. And right now, they're reinventing their strategies to stay competitive. The rise of private label competition didn't happen overnight. It began with economic pressure. As prices increased across the country, shoppers became more value-oriented. They weren't willing to pay a premium just for a well-known name. Private label products, once seen as generic or lower quality, improved dramatically. Retailers invested in better ingredients, better packaging, and better design. Suddenly, the gap between national brands and store brands narrowed, and in some cases, disappeared entirely. Customers realized they could get comparable quality for significantly less money. That shift triggered a major response from established brands. One of the first adaptations national brands are making is product differentiation. When private label products mimic national brands, the only way to stay ahead is to innovate. Companies are reformulating products, improving ingredients, and emphasizing unique features that store brands can't easily copy. They're leaning into specialized flavors, unique textures, premium materials, and functional benefits. The goal is simple: make products that stand out enough that customers can't directly compare them to lower-priced alternatives. Brands are also investing heavily in branding and storytelling. Private label items may compete on price, but they rarely have strong emotional narratives. National brands are using this to their advantage. They're telling stories about heritage, values, sustainability, craftsmanship, or purpose. They're using marketing to build trust and emotional connection, something private labels haven't mastered. In a crowded market, storytelling becomes a powerful differentiator. Another strategy is shrinking product lines to focus on winners. Many brands used to offer dozens of variations, new scents, seasonal editions, niche flavors, but this created complexity and inventory risk. With private labels growing, brands are cutting underperforming SKUs and doubling down on their strongest, most profitable items. Leaner product lines allow companies to improve quality, negotiate better supply contracts, and reduce operational costs. This makes them more competitive on price without sacrificing margins. Speaking of price, national brands are embracing more competitive pricing models. Instead of relying on premium positioning alone, companies are offering economy versions, value packs, and multi-packs targeted at cost-sensitive shoppers. These good, better, best tiered strategies allow brands to serve multiple price points without diluting their core identity. It's a defensive move, but an effective one in an inflation-conscious market. Retail partnerships are becoming more important than ever. National brands are working closely with retailers to secure better shelf space, co-create promotions, and offer exclusive versions of products that only one retailer can sell. These exclusive partnerships make it harder for store brands to push national brands off the shelf. If a retailer sees strong product performance and higher margin opportunities with a brand, they're more likely to maintain support for it. Brands are also improving their packaging and design. Private labels often look modern and minimal, while many national brands have relied on legacy packaging for years. Companies are now refreshing their look, updating fonts, cleaning up labels, and creating more premium-feeling packaging to compete visually on the shelf. A modern look signals quality and helps national brands reclaim shelf attention. Digital marketing is another area where brands are adapting quickly. With more consumers shopping online, national brands are investing in content, reviews, search optimization, and social media visibility to stay top of mind. Private label products often fall behind in digital storytelling. National brands use influencer partnerships, educational videos, recipe content, and customer testimonials to highlight product benefits in ways that store brands typically don't. Subscription models and direct-to-consumer channels are also playing a role. National brands are building stronger customer relationships by selling directly through their own websites or platforms. They're offering auto refills, loyalty rewards, and exclusive online-only products. This bypasses retailers and gives brands more control over pricing, inventory, and customer data, something private labels can't easily match. Another major adaptation is transparency. National brands are becoming more open about ingredients, sourcing practices, and manufacturing standards. They're calling out what's inside and what's not inside their products. Transparency creates trust, and trust reduces price sensitivity. Many private label products do not yet offer the same level of transparency, giving national brands a competitive advantage. Some brands are responding by collaborating with retailers instead of competing head-to-head. They're co-developing hybrid products where the store brand carries the retailer's label, but includes technology, formulas, or features created by the national brand behind the scenes. This approach turns competition into partnership, allowing national brands to capture revenue even when the product isn't sold under their own name. Innovation cycles are also speeding up. In categories like snacks, beauty, and household cleaning, national brands are launching new ideas faster than before. They know private label products typically copy rather than lead, so staying ahead with rapid innovation keeps store brands constantly playing catch-up. But perhaps the biggest shift is psychological. National brands are learning that they can no longer rely on legacy reputation alone. They must earn consumer loyalty every day through quality, price fairness, transparency, and real value. That means designing products that justify the premium, not expecting customers to pay it automatically. In the end, the rise of private label competition is reshaping retail in a profound way. It's forcing national brands to improve quality, innovate faster, communicate more clearly, and rethink their pricing strategies. It's making them more disciplined, more focused, and more customer-driven. And while the competition is intense, it's also creating better products and better choices for consumers. The brands that thrive in this new environment will be the ones that adapt with agility, not just defending market share, but reinventing themselves for a world where value, simplicity, and trust matter more than ever.